Hey guys, so I've just been digesting a lot of what's been going on in the arm wrestling world the last 24 hours, 48 hours. It's been crazy. And one of the common themes, one of the things I'm seeing pop up a lot in the forums is the talk of the GOAT. Is Devon the GOAT? After yesterday's performance, does it make him the GOAT? And on one angle, it's a fair enough question. But look, the short answer is no. Um, For me personally, the GOAT is John. Essentially, it always will be John. I don't think anyone can ever really replace that. John was the world's best in his weight category, spanning 5 decades. Now, when I say 5 decades, I'm saying in his teens, in his 20s, in his 30s, in his 40s, in his 50s. Okay, in 2015, he was 50 years old when he beat Devon Larratt to win the W.A.L championship that year. And since then, he's been retired. What Devon did the other day, I think it's a different acronym. I don't think it's the GOAT. I think the GOAT's John's. No one's taken that off John. But I do see Devon as the boat. With yesterday's, 2 days ago, whatever it is now, with the performance against Michael Todd, I believe Devon, in my opinion anyway, and I'm seeing it in a lot of people's opinions, he's the best of all time. And when I say best, I'm saying there's no one in history that could have beaten him yesterday. No one at their peak could have beaten what we saw from Devon Larratt against Michael Todd. And I say that in all respect to everyone who's ever come before. If I had to give my best guess on who the boat list would be, I've got Devon 1, I've got John 2, I personally have then it starts to get murky. We start to get people like Pushka, like Saplenkov, like Levan, like Lupkes. They're all in the mix. Their right arm at their peak gets murky, gets debatable. And Michael Todd, he's in that mix too. Thing is, guys, I still think Michael Todd's a match with Levan. And that's why I believe Devon, as of right now, he's the best of all time. I don't think anyone has ever peaked as high as what we've just witnessed with Devon. And that is fair to say when you use the logic of where Michael Todd is at. Michael Todd, prior to this event, was already in the debate, in many people's opinion. Whether you agree or not, you have to acknowledge the fact that there were many people that believed Michael Todd to potentially be the number one ranked arm wrestler in the world. People had him to beat Levan, myself included. I thought he'd be a problem for Levan. I still think he'd be a problem for Levan. Neil Pickup was the same opinion, just to think of notable people. And realistically, anyone that's ever pulled Michael Todd in a super match would agree. Just again, to rattle them off. Saplenkov struggled with Michael. Pushka struggled with Michael. Trubin did it best prior to Devon, but they all struggle with Michael. So again, when we establish Michael's reputation as fair and accurate, and then we take the information that Michael was truly at his best coming into this match, and then we layer on top of that what Devon did, it truly does put Devon in a league of his own. I've said it already, and I've heard Neil Pickup say it as well. I think that this Devon Larratt beats Levan. I actually think he does it quite well. And the reason I think he does it quite well is I think he's all of a sudden strong enough to be in the mix with Levan. Previously, Devon wasn't strong enough. But right now, he is. And then he has the extra layer of being such a complete technical arm wrestler. Levan has never had to be as technical as Devon Larratt has had to be. He's done it with power all the way. The depth in which Devon can reach on a technical level is far superior to Levan's. Far superior. And the thing was, we just never expected Devon to be strong enough to compete with Levan. Right now, he is. And with that technique combined, I think it puts him significantly ahead of Levan. Again, this is my opinion, guys. You've all got yours as well. But anyway, back to the main question. Is Devon the GOAT? No, that's John. John's dominance over 5 decades will forever stand as probably, in my opinion, the most amazing thing in the history of the sport. Statistically, it's just near impossible to surpass. Unless someone new and young comes along, does it again. Again, he was world champion from in his teens, in his 20s, in his 30s, in his 40s, in his 50s. And he did it against all weight classes. And he did it whilst being a lighter athlete. Surpassing John as the GOAT is a near impossible task. But the boat, for me, right now, it's Devon. And it's going to take a big effort for anyone to take that title off him. The only way that it can be done is if, again, this name's going to come up, if Igor is brave enough to match Levan against him, and Levan proves us all wrong. But, as I've said, I think Devon beats Levan, and fairly convincingly. Alright guys, see ya.